Raju Manji, and in this video lecture I will discuss about procedure and sub-procedure. Procedure is nothing but a statement which perform a specific task. We have written the program inside a submain. Here the submain. So submain is a sub-procedures in VB.NET. Sub-procedures created in sub keyword. Sub-procedure name, sub-procedure ends with end sub. Procedures are perform some specific task and end with end sub. You can create your own procedure with some process or same method. Next, create a some procedures is create using module. Sub procedures is procedures does not return a value. Sub procedures are divided into two parts. Sub procedures are without arguments or with arguments. So here we will see sub procedures without arguments. So first of all we have to create here sub show 1. Then dim x comma y as integer. Thereafter x equal to 10, y equal to 20. Console dot write line x equal to n present x, then console dot write line y equal to n present y. Thereafter hold the screen, so we have to write console dot, very simple, console dot read line. Okay, there is no problem. Save the program and we will call through the module. With module, the sub procedures is a procedure does not return a value. So I sub show 1 dim x comma y is integer, x equal to 20 and y equal to 20, then display the value of x and y and hold the screen. We can call sub procedures in any call any one of the time. That is the advantage of writing a procedures of programming. That means automatically procedures are created, then we have to call using the call keyword. So we have to write here call, then procedures name is show 1. Okay, and execute the program and show the result. Okay, here the x equal to 10 and y equal to 20. It is one of the procedures method to write the program and display. So the code which we required again and again, we can call such a code. If you write inside a procedure, we show a reuse the procedures. That means here the sub or show 1 is automatically created. Not automatically, we create the procedure, but I want to display or reuse according to the requirement, then we have to write here the call show 1. You can reuse according to requirement one or more times. So we saw this is what sub procedures a without argument, and sub procedures with by val arguments, there are some method are used to write. It is a first program in sub procedures in without argument. That means there is no arguments are used here. You might have discussed in previous C or C++ the without argument, how to create in function. What is a procedures in without arguments are used here. So next program we will use. So we have to write here the next method is the sub procedure procedures with by val argument. Okay, so we have to create the by val. So you write sub so 2, then you write the by val so 2, then write by val. Okay, first of all you erase then you create the sub procedures with by val argument. Then how to create? So we have to write sub so 2, then by val. Okay, so suppose we have to write by ref by val of optional and param array. There is a specific procedures are used in VB.NET. So first of all we have to use the by val. Thereafter we will discuss next keyword by ref of optional and param array. But first of all we have to use the by val. Then x as integer comma by val y as integer. Okay, no problem. Then you call here so 2. Okay, so 2. Yes, save the program. So 2. Yes, you call here. So this by val means call by value. Calling value might have here into C programming language call by value that made by change argument with formal or the change by the actual arguments. So formal argument with the, suppose here we will write the dim a comma b as integer, then a equal to 100 or b equal to 200. Then we have to call here a comma b. Okay, so 2, and execute the program. Yes, x equal to 10 and y equal to 20, but here the actual value x equal and y are displayed, but I want to erase here the value of x and y. The actual value of x and y are erased. Then we will show. Okay, execute the program. So in this situation x equal to 100 and y equal to 200. This is the x. Here the x and y are the actual element, and here a and b are the formal value. So here, so just copy the value of a and x, and this is the sub procedures method with and y is b. So the output will be x equal to 100 and y equal to 200. Is the first method is the without argument, and second method of the sub procedures with by val argument. That means we have to use here the by val, that means by the val. Then next method are used, the next method used by ref, ref, that means by the reference of, yes. Then here we have to write the by ref, that means reference. Then here by ref. Okay, and make changes and execute the program. Okay, same output will be x equal to 100 and y equal to 200. And so the method, the call by reference, call with the reference, the formal, the value given through the actual argument, and it will be the copied into the x is a and y is b. Thereafter it will be display. The changes the reference into a equal to 100 and b equal to 200. So it is what? By reference. The next type is sub procedures with optional argument. The next method of the sub procedure is sub procedure with optional argument. Optional argument, that means how to write the optional, that means optional, here optional x as integer equal to 1, and optional y as integer equal to 2. Then display the output. So here okay, that means here the output will be, so the output, it is very simple, x equal to 1 and y equal to 2. That means the sub, so to optional by val x equal x as integer or x equal to 1, that means optional value of x is 1 and optional value of y is 2. So the output, that means we can display console.writeLine x and console.writeLine y. Then you call the sub procedure with optional argument, then output will be 10. But I want to write here the optional value of only one optional value I want to change. Then so the output, what is the output? Okay, x equal to 10, y equal to 20. That means x copied to the y, that means optional means what? That means one optional value will be copied here. So optional value here automatically we have to define the optional byval x as integer equal to 1, but I want to change the optional, that means x equal to 10. So here then you want to change the both optional value, so we have to write the 20. Okay, and x equal to 10 and y equal to 20. That means optional argument is nothing but the definition of the argument. You declare optional argument with argument is compulsory. In such a value is agree the value. If what happens, the optional we will define and we will call the value of x and y. So, and we can also call sub procedures optional value. We will be overwritten, that means we will be overwritten the x equal to 1 is overwritten 10 and y equal to overwritten then y equal to 20. The value will be overwritten and optional value will be displayed. So here the optional value is x equal to 10 and y equal to 20. So it is work sub procedures with the optional argument. And last method is the type of param array argument. That means what is param array? That means you can display one or more element at a time. So how to declare? Using the param array. So the last sub procedures with param array, PARAM, param array argument. That means how to declare param array? That means so to, then here you write param array by val x as integer. That means integer data will be integer type. Then second dim I as param array. That means we have to write the loop. So dim I as integer. Next, for I equal to 0 to x dot count -1. I already discussed in previous video. Then console dot write line, then console dot write line x of I, x of I. Next, so 5 we have to write, sorry, so to 10 30 40 60 70. Okay, and execute the program. Save and again execute. Okay, 10 20 30 40 60 70. So this is what? This is a method of the param array and sub procedures with param array argument. So in VB.NET procedures, that means by default without argument, that means with arguments, that means how many methods are used. The method is by val arguments, by reference arguments, by optional arguments, and the last is the all the type of sub procedures with the help of example I already discussed in this video. So you can solve many problem using sub procedures. Hope so you understood the problem of sub procedures. You can solve many problem in this methods. If you have any query regarding this video, please do comment. Thank you.